Welcome to ICSE English Solution offered by Prudence Coaching. Students, today we'll discuss about the syllabus for English literature. In English literature, there are three main topics. The first one is poetry, the next one is short stories, and the last one is drama. In poetry, there are 10 chapters. The first poetry is The Heart of the Tree, written by Henry Kyler Barnard. The next poetry is The Cold Within, written by James Patrick Kinney. Next, there is The Bangle Sellers, written by Sarojini Naidu. The next poetry is After Blenheim, written by Robert Southey. Next, there is Television, written by Roald Dahl. The next poetry is Daffodils by William Wordsworth. Next, there is I Know Why the Caged Bird Sings, written by Maya Angelou. The next poetry is The Patriot, written by Robert Browning. Next, there is A Bow Pen at Him, written by Leigh Hunt. The last poetry is Nine Gold Medals, written by David Roth. The next topic is short stories. In short stories, there are 10 chapters. The first is Chief Seattle's speech. It is an authentic text of Chief Seattle's treaty oration, which was occurred in 1854. The next is Old Man at the Bridge, written by Ernest Hemingway. The next is A Horse and Two Goats, written by R.K. Narayan. The next is Hearts and Hands, written by O. Henry. The next short story is A Face in the Dark, written by Ruskin Bond. The next is An Angel in Disguise, written by T.S. Arthur. Next, there is The Little Match Girl, written by Hans Christian Andersen. Next, there is The Blue Beat, written by Nora Brooke. Next, there is My Greatest Olympic Prize, written by Jesse Waynes. The last short story is All Summer in a Day, written by Ray Douglas Bradbury. The last topic is drama. Merchant of Venice, written by William Shakespeare. Like other plays of Shakespeare, Merchant of Venice as well is divided into acts and scenes, and each of the acts is also subdivided into scenes. Act 1 is composed of 3 scenes. Act 1 scene 1 takes place in Venice, a street. Act 1 scene 2 takes place in Belmont, a room in Portia's house. Act 1 scene 3 takes place in Venice, a public place. Now Act 2. Act 2 is composed of 9 scenes. Act 2 scene 1 takes place in Belmont, a room in Portia's house. Act 2 scene 2 takes place in Venice, a street. Act 2 scene 3 takes place in Venice, a room in Shylock's house. Act 2 scene 3 takes place in Venice, a public place. Act 2 scene 4 takes place in Venice, a street. Act 2 scene 5 takes place in Venice before Shylock's house. Act 2 scene 6 takes place in Venice. Act 2 Scene 7 takes place in Belmont, a room in Portia's house. Act 2 Scene 8 takes place in Venice, a street. Act 2 Scene 9 takes place in Belmont, a room in Portia's house. Now Act 3. Act 3 is divided into 5 scenes. Act 3 Scene 1 takes place in Venice, a street. Act 3 Scene 2 takes place in Belmont, a room in Portia's house. Act 3 Scene 3 takes place in Venice, a street. Act 3 Scene 4 takes place in Belmont, a room in Portia's house. Act 3 Scene 5 takes place in Belmont, a garden. Now Act 4. Act 4 is composed of 2 scenes. Act 4 Scene 1 takes place in Venice, a court of justice. Act 4 Scene 2 takes place in Venice, a street. Now the last act is Act 5. Act 5 Scene 1 takes place in Belmont, avenue to Portia's house.